Hello, everyone. Come on in. Come on in. Welcome to my channel. If you have not subscribed, please subscribe. And everybody hit the like button ASAP before we forget. We are going into 2025 in less than 2 days. Thank you. Thank you all so much for your support for 2024. I'm looking forward to 2025 for great things for us all. The name of this pre-recorded video is Peach $2.22 class review. I said I was thinking about it. I said it the other day on one of my live streams or one of my videos. And today I said it. So I went on to decide to do it. As many of you know, I have purchased a class from her before, or e-guys, or whatever you want to call it. It was totally different than this one. The one I got in 2023 was $7.99. And it was a bunch of videos, like 5 of them. It was a whole, it was so much. So you had so many days to look at it, just like this one. I'm going to compare the differences between that one and this one a little bit, and then I'm going to go over everything she talked about. And I only got to almost the end of it. I still got a little bit more to watch, but I don't really feel like I need to. But I will, for the sake of the video, to do my part 2 or just touch on it in my next video. Not necessarily doing a review for it. It all depends on what's all in it that's left that I didn't see. I won't be showing it, of course. I might let you listen to a little bit of it, but for the most part, I'm just going to review it. For those of you who may be thinking about getting it, Peach Patchers, new subscribers, people scrolling, who've been watching her, who may have been thinking about getting it, and everybody who do a review on it is going to give a different perspective depending on where they are in this content creation game. And this is basically for people that create content already or thinking about creating content or just started. Now, I'm going to say off the bat, I will say this $2.22 was not a waste, especially when it comes to someone who don't know nothing. All they know is, oh, you can get paid on social media. They scroll, they know that, but somebody like just don't have a clue. Some of these folks didn't even know these platforms even pay people. Well, how could you get paid on Facebook? What? TikTok pay? You know what I'm saying? This is what you will hear. This is especially for those people and people just like babes in the content creation game. Anybody that's seasoned or been doing it for 1, 2, 3 years plus, this really won't really help you. But you ain't going to be mad only because you spent $2.22. Okay? Even if she sold for $5 or $10, I would say okay, because you got to look at it in the perspective of somebody who don't want to do the research, who don't want to go to that particular platform and read all those rules and regulations and go through trial by error, posting and finding out that was wrong to do this, or just watching other people, or getting up doing a video and then seeing what it do throughout the days, weeks, and so on. Like I did. That's what I pretty much did. I didn't go through nobody who taught me anything. I just decided that I wanted to post some videos because pretty much that was my life. I always danced, I always entertained, I always was on stage. So for me to be able to do videos, doing something I love to do, I didn't really care about the rules and regulations and all that because it wasn't about money. Okay. But that was in 2021. I'm at a whole nother point right now. Before I get into it, let me just say thanks everybody that showed up to this morning's Motivational Monday live stream. I had them about 8 of them, 7 or 8 of them for 2024 in December. It was something like that. But anyway, I'm going to continue it in 2025, starting January 13th, every Monday at 9 a.m. Central Time. I need you guys to show up and show out like y'all do when we talk about Peach, when we talk about other stuff, when I do videos, how y'all come through. And if you didn't catch it this morning because you was on another live or you was getting ready for work, go ahead and catch the replay. I noticed that when I was doing it, I noticed a couple people was live already. So I think, oh, what's all that? No big deal. Catch the replay. But my idea is to have you guys come while I'm doing it and actually join the panel and give some input, testimony, scripture, positivity, words of wisdom, tell your story that may help somebody else type of situation. So just so you know, put it in your calendar. January 13th be our first Monday. We start on time and we usually don't last no more than an hour. That's about all we do. And if nobody shows up on that particular day or if it's slow or something like that, I'll just say what I say, motivate you guys. Miss Deb there, she'll do hers. and then I'll end. Okay. Now, let's get into this peach $2.22 class review. Okay. Hold on. Okay, this is the intro. This is all I'm going to play, this part here. Hold on. Okay, well, I thought I did. I didn't get that right. But anyway, so I'm not going to worry about that part. I was trying to play the intro. So pretty much her video starts off with her showing her intro to like she does her other videos. What's up? What's up? What's up? You already know this is Peach. Except she's in front of a screen, sitting there like a green screen to greet the people that's actually on the Zoom. Because this is really a class that she actually taught some time ago, probably a few weeks back. It's called the Scamming Content Creation Session 2. So you know it was recent when all that stuff about her scam was going on. So this is what she titled it, the scamming. So this is like the second video. So this was Zoom. I don't know how many people was in there. I couldn't see it. It didn't show that perspective. And I'm looking at it from my phone. I did not feel like pulling out my laptop at that time because I already had just put it back from being live this morning. Okay. And I jotted down notes. So that being said, just visualize that. Now, when I actually bought it back last year, and it was $7, like I said, it was a bunch of videos. It was a bunch of videos, and a lot of it was outdated. Like some of the rules she went over for Facebook and Meta, those rules no longer applied. And I really can't really remember actual details from it. I just know it was a bunch of different videos, and you had so many days to watch it. And I remember saying to myself, oh, I knew I wasn't going to learn nothing different or new from what I already know. You know what I'm saying? It might have been one, two, a little minor things, but I can't recall nothing like, wow, for real. You know what I'm saying? Now, fast forward here. This is a 2 hour. I think the other one I was talking about that I did last year was 5 hours because each video has so much time on it. This was 2 hours. So I was happy about that. I did not want to have to try to watch an hour today and then go back later this evening, watch another 30 minutes and so on. So I want to get this done with by tomorrow because we're not trying to drag nothing into 2025, new stuff. I'm just want to do a review. It just came to me like, review it. I mean, it's only $2.22. Maybe it's going to be different what you learned, what you had got before. I wish I could have it right in front of me to compare it from before, but I can't. So I could just say it was much longer, $7.99. I didn't like it, but I wasn't mad because I was helping her out to support her cause. Somebody out there trying to do something for her family, making money legitimately as possible. That's how I looked at it. I already told myself it wasn't going to be shit. So anyway, okay, this is what I jotted down, y'all. Okay, I'm going to go. Let's go ahead. The basic thing, I'm going to go from the top. And none of these things not necessary in order. Okay. First of all, she tell you to pick you a name. And when you what if you already got a channel? Okay. If you already got a channel, which you do, if you're on YouTube, if you're on TikTok, Facebook, you already got a page. So that's your name. Now, if you're going to create a whole new page, yeah, pick out you a name. But or if you got time, if they allow you to, because sometimes they don't let you change your name if you already just changed your name. They give you so many weeks, days, whatever, to be able to change your name again. So I would suggest if you, depending on what page it is, like Facebook, everybody know Facebook, you know how they are. So if you got people that support you on Facebook and you got a nice following, you got you 1,000, 5,000 followers, then go ahead. And if you want to change your name, I changed my name on Facebook many a times. Okay. So after that, she says, if you want to, you can purchase your name just in case you want to make a website like she has, peachmcintyre.com. But if not, boom. She shows you how to put the name that you want your name to be, put in the search box to make sure it's available. Okay. Then also you got a year to purchase that name for your website if you want to use it like that. Then she teaches you and tells you how to set up a Gmail. Most people already do. Okay. In order to even have gotten your page, you had to connect it to your email account. And most people use Gmail. Then she talks about TubeBuddy account to connect it. And this TubeBuddy is an app that helps you make your channel grow and get analytics and do different stuff like that to connect it to the YouTube studio. Now I'm saying this, make sure you have YouTube studio. You have to have YouTube studio because it's going to show you different stuff that you won't see on your YouTube page. Like your YouTube views is not going to even be caught up. You might make a video an hour later, it say you got 15 views. In actuality, you can have 500 views. The YouTube studio will show you that, as well as your analytics and all the different things and how much money you making so far, or are you ready to be monetized? How many watch hours you got? How many people that's 13 and 17 watching you? Stuff like that. Okay, now next after that, she telling you to choose 3 big time creators that you may aspire to be like, as far as making money, not like content wise, but to like, you know, match their energy when it comes to followers and making money and getting numbers like that. And then she tells you how many videos to drop in a month. Okay. That's going to depend on what type of content you do. So if you was trying to compare yourself to, or try to be like a E-Kane or a T.S. Madison or a K-Hood, those are the examples she used. Then she tells you how to shoot your video. Your shorts to be shot 9:16. Your YouTube video long form should be 16:9. Okay. Then she's telling you how to recreate off of popular videos, especially with the sounds. Some of this stuff I'm adding in myself, like I'm saying off the sounds. Use trending sounds, right? Or whatever's popular going on. And even though that video that may have been a dance video off that popular sound that everybody's using, and you like that sound, but you don't dance, you might just, you might have a quote. You might just be sitting there, you know, looking a certain way while the sound is playing. This is me talking to her. And when you put your description on the video and the sound is playing, and it might just be 15 seconds, okay? She's telling you how to do thumbnails, which is pretty easy, y'all. She's telling you how to edit. Okay, now when it comes to the thumbnails, she didn't say this in the video, but I remember one time she was live and she was talking about making a thumbnail on shorts that you couldn't do it, and that's not true. Now I don't know if she just don't know or she's forgot to mention it. Maybe she knows now, but back then when she said this on the video, I think she was live. Maybe she said you can't create a thumbnail on your YouTube short. It's like whatever it shows, that's it. That's what she said, but that wasn't true then, and I said it, and I'm saying it now. All you have to do is before you actually submit the video, post the video after you do the short, because you know you could be looking crazy after you do a video. It's a minute long because it's got to be. Back then it was a minute. Now your shorts on YouTube got to be 3. They could be 3 minutes or under. So let's say that you think you about to post a long form video and it's 2 minutes long. You're going to go through all the procedures of actually posting that long form video, the title and everything. But when you go look for it, it ain't going to be under long form video. It's going to be under short. Why? Because now they changed the rules. But shorts are no longer under a minute. They are 3 minutes and under. Okay, she got that right. But the way you do your thumbnail on your shorts is once you're done with the video, before you actually push submit a post, you take that little pencil icon on your video that is showing is froze, right? And there's a little pencil icon. You touch it and you slide the video where you want it to be at. You can slide it while you talking, walking, dance, and you stop it on the point where you got the greatest pose. And that's your thumbnail for the shorts. Now, for the long form video, you can just create a whole nother thumbnail. You can use what's in the video. Yeah, you can, but you can also just let the video do what it do and put your own thumbnail. Go create one on whatever app, whether it's TikTok or whatever. Okay, and that's another thing I want to talk about real quick. So you'll go create this, like I use a background, like it might just be a purple, a black background, and you just put your pictures on there. See, it all depends on which app you're using. See, the people that don't never do this and never done it, they don't have a clue about none of this. See, she's giving basic information about rules and regulations, how to do this, how to do that. But if they not understanding how to use what app I should use, how can I get these thumbnails to look like that? What are you doing to make your pictures look like that on the thumbnail? She didn't really necessarily show that part or really talk about it. She showed it, but she didn't really talk about like, this is how I got mine from here. If she did say it, I didn't hear it. I'm just watching her do it in real time when they come to the editing. Edit this is what you do. You touch this to make the video 9:16. You do this. She showed you that on the share screen. So she did that. And let me see. She was saying that you should you got to compete against the person or dominate. So if you're trying to be as big as, say, T.S. Madison, and you want to do the same type of video, if you want to be like a content creator that does reaction videos and you want to follow a big gossip channel, you either want to compete with them where you can be equal to them, so you got to do as much as they do. If they post 15 videos a day, you know what I'm saying, or 25 videos a month, shorts a month, you got to do that. If you want to dominate, you should do 50. That's one thing, okay? She talks about TikTok pros and cons. But before I talk about that, I want to talk about the TikTok app itself. So she does exactly what I do and what I was doing, and a lot of people do. A lot of people, okay, where was I? Okay, TikTok. I have been telling y'all time and time back in the past. It might have been like 5 months now. Haven't mentioned it since then. But she mentioned how you could actually shoot your video on TikTok and save it to your phone. But now they won't let you do that unless you share it to them first. And you can do it one or two ways on TikTok. I'm talking about TikTok, the app, TikTok, right? I'm saying it like that because I'm going to tell you about something else about TikTok. They got TikTok, the app. You shoot your video. It used to be a time you can save it to your phone, and then you can post it on YouTube without no watermarks. Nobody never know. But now they've changed it to where you got two choices. You can just say, post it to TikTok. You just shot it from TikTok. So you post to TikTok, or you can save it to your phone, but at the same time, it's going to go to TikTok. So let's just say that you only interested in putting it on YouTube at this time. You don't want it to go to TikTok. It's not relevant to TikTok. It all depends. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes that works out fine for me. I don't mind. I post in both places, if I'm dancing especially. But if I'm talking, having these long conversations and making long form videos and saying what I say, y'all know what I'm saying, I don't want it on TikTok. So I was like, wow. So she was saying you have to screen record, or she screen records, and then I guess she go and fix it or whatever, so you can't see it. But she don't have to do that. I don't believe she knows, because I think she vaguely mentioned it. But this is for you guys, anybody else that know. You need to put on your phone the TikTok studio. Just like YouTube studio, TikTok has a studio. Make that, okay? Put that on your phone. It's a little different, even though you're going to see the same people basically. But when you go on your regular TikTok page and you want to use a sound, you have to make sure it's in your favorites before you come over to the TikTok studio. TikTok studio. You can't use a new sound. It has to already be in that collection already, or on your favorites on your TikTok page, okay? So once you go to the TikTok studio and you want to use that sound, it'll come up in your favorites already, okay? And when you do your video and you done with it, you talking or you dancing or whatever you doing, you can save it to your phone. No strings attached, but only from the TikTok studio, okay? You cannot do it from TikTok regular app anymore. They said, I hope they don't change it from the TikTok studio and have us do it that way as well. But again, if it's going to be gone January 19th, it really don't matter. We're all pretty much playing it by ear, because we are still having hope that it's going to be all good. I don't really take it seriously over there, and I have been stopped being monetized. But I said, if they decide to keep it or give them an extension for another 60 days or anything, I'm going to start posting content that can give me pay. I'm going to start going live. I'm going to give me some coins. I'm going to start doing TikTok shop. But I'm not going to take it seriously until after I see what's going to happen. Once they make an announcement that TikTok not going nowhere yet or whatever, or they not going nowhere here, then I'm going to take it more seriously. But these are good things to know, y'all, because this is where I do my content from. All my videos that you see come from TikTok. So I do all my editing from it. Okay. So I can't show you what I do, but she shows how to edit the video, a particular video that she does. Now, even though she showing it, that's not how she necessarily do her videos on a regular basis. She just showing it for purpose of teaching how to edit. Now I'm gonna say everything that I've seen on this $2.22 video is okay for $2.22, even $5 or $10 for somebody brand new to the game. I knew all this. I think it's when she said the only thing I didn't know was the Tubi. What's the name of the app I told y'all? Let me go here and see. TubeBuddy. I didn't know about TubeBuddy. So I did learn that how much good that is, or all this, that, and the third. I'm always willing to learn something new. You never know. If there are any other apps out there, y'all get in the comments that I can actually shoot my videos from now on, where I can put sounds and stuff. I got lazy. I relied on TikTok. I know about the sounds. I got another little app on there, and I've been using that funny voice. But I know all about the funny voices from TikTok and the backgrounds and the men filter beards. Y'all see me. I'm real savvy in that. I mean, I've been in the game since 2021 on that, and I really started getting seasoned like late 2022. And so hey, I'm proud of that. I'm happy with that. But it's always something changing. It's always something new. That's why these type of videos are supposed to be updated. This is what her job is. This is how she make her money. She has to at least change it up and update these at least every 60 to 90 days, in my opinion. Okay, let's go. She was bragging about how much more money she made than other creators, even though they might have more followers or more views or whatever that she was comparing it to. Like with EK, she was comparing herself to, like, even though EK this, and I still made more money. It was almost like she was bragging and kind of low key to me, putting a little facetiousness in it. You know what I'm saying? She was talking about the latest video versus the popular video, TikTok Shop pros and cons, what you need to qualify to do TikTok Shop, rules and regulations about being monetized, going live on TikTok, etc. So I said I'm gonna start doing. I might even go ahead and finish out this year. We're going on TikTok one day. Maybe I don't know how it'll work out for me. I'm just not really interested in TikTok Live. I used to be real heavy on TikTok, on my main page, the one with the 22K followers. This backup page, I just be over there more so than I do the other page, because it's like I'm shadow banned. And if they finna end it, why care, But we'll see. I just talked about saving the videos without the watermark on TikTok. I just don't think that YouTube has good enough filters and sounds and different things you can do to make your video more enhanced and interesting to me. That's why I do it from there. Okay, only problem I had with her video, a couple of times her sound went in and out. The sound was, and like she was talking, but it went in like somebody was muffled her voice, and then it come in. It happened twice. And then her video froze. But no biggie, no major. I mean, it was $2.22. Like I said, it's still, let me see how much I got. Maybe I could play this right here for y'all. This ending right here. It's not that much. All these folks getting on my nerve. It's taking too long. Okay, let's go to it. So I had it already playing. Okay, right now I got 1 minute and 34 seconds is played. The actual video is 1 minute and 51 seconds and 20. I mean, it's 1 minute and 51 seconds. Yeah, 23. 1 minute 51. Lord have mercy. 151, 23 seconds. That's what I'm trying to say, y'all. I'm not gonna go through all that. So I'm gonna play a little bit of what's left, y'all. So y'all tune in real quick. Y'all get in the comments and tell me what you think. Have you ever got a class from her? Did you learn anything? Did it help you? Was you seasoned? Was you a beginner? Didn't know shit at all? Or was you kind of like, did 6 months of doing videos but wasn't going nowhere, so you decide, you know what I'm saying? Let me know. Here we go. And then I'm going to show you guys how to do another thumbnail. Some of my most popular videos that do really well are my Sam's Club videos.
So typically with my Sam's Club videos, it's just me outside of Sam's Club with pictures of myself and my children. Sometimes I'll utilize words. Either way, it works. So I'm going to go ahead and go to...
Okay, that's enough of that. I just want to give y'all a little snippet of that. But that's about all her video was about. $2.22 worth for somebody who don't know shit in the game. I mean, I say don't know shit, I mean don't know shit. If you've been doing this already for a year, if you know what I'm saying, getting numbers already, and you know how to do all this editing and stuff like that, you don't need it. But if you just want to support her as one content creator from another, one black woman from another, one human being from another, then go ahead. Because we know that she's something else. We don't like her ways. She's not our favorite person at all. But I was not going to make this video down in her video. I was going to be real, and I am being real about what I think about the video. Now, you can go purchase it for $2.22 yourself and give it your take on it if you like to make it a review video. It's content. You know what I'm saying? It's not like it's a waste, and it's just $2. But what I will say, this is my 2 cents to end this video. I feel like maybe later in the future, or she might just have a video based off just this alone. There's got to come some point where we talk about, if as teachers, as motivators, as whatever gurus, call it what you will, that we need to touch on content. Because that's one of the biggest problems people have. You can tell them the rules and regulations, how to edit. You know what I'm saying? They can edit any video, walking down the street with their dog, sitting on the couch, at work. You know what I'm saying? Don't mean the video gonna do nothing. Don't mean they ain't gonna blow up. But my thing is, I never hear nobody talking about content. Like, what content should you do? And that's something people will probably talk about with her in their one-on-ones. I don't know if she answered those type of questions, or do they ask them type of questions. But I feel like the person that's teaching, being Peach as the teacher, should have talked to all these people that was in that class and asked them, what's your niche? What kind of content do you want to do? Are you doing? What works for you? What's your passion? What's your hobby? What do you do for a living? You know what I'm saying? Because so many people, that's where they stuck at. That's why they scared. They know they can pick up a phone, but it's like, what do I do when I pick up that phone? What do I want to be known for? You know, they might can sing their ass off, but just really be singing around the house. But that could be their content. You know what I'm saying? So I think part of the class, or if not a class on that alone, would be great for people who know. I'm not no teacher, y'all. I can spread some jewels. I can give some advice. I can share the knowledge I know on how to edit, how to do a thumbnail, stuff like that, how to encourage you on what it is you should do for your content. You know what I'm saying? If you cook, that's what you do. That's what the hell you're supposed to be doing. If you already in school and you sewing and that's what you're doing, or you going to school to be a lawyer, that's what you should be doing. If you dance, act, around you a triple threat, if you're really, really beautiful and you taking this to a whole nother level because you auditioning for plays and you modeling for cereal and TV commercials, that's could be your content. Other than that, you just going to be a vlogger just picking up a phone, doing whatever. I dance. So that's what my content was always based on. I dance. But as the years that went by, I've tweaked it and turned it to dancing and talking shit, because I can't just keep dancing. I'm not no spring chicken like that no more. Okay. And with my health problems I got going on, a lot of you know what I'm going through, and I'll be updating you guys on that. So I'm have to kind of like, you know, I can still do it, but I have to turn it and add something else to it. So my content coming up, I'm going to keep dancing until I'm off this earth, till I can't move. I just got one leg. I'm going to stand up and tap that foot. So my favorite song. But I also want to bring something else to the table, like more story times with me, more views on how I feel about what just happened in the news today. Not a reaction channel. You know what I'm saying? Because you can have a channel doing this, doing that, and doing this, and that, and react on things without being a reacting channel. I just do this, I talk shit, I react off. Did you hear about this person? You know what I'm saying? Pretty much what I've been doing lately, but I just want to add a little bit more to it, make it a little more funner, a little exciting, a little more raffles, more. I'm gonna do more dance classes, more things adding on to my week when it comes to live streams. Like we got the Red Cup Live on Fridays, we got the Motivational Mondays. After this Motivational Monday in January, I want to evolve my content, build up on it, change it from this to that, growing up the ladder, so to speak. So y'all get in the comments and let me know what y'all think of this review. If you got any questions about it. But I would advise anybody new who really want to do content and you don't want to read all the information for yourself, you might miss something. You still, let me say this, you can get this from her and you can get all the jewels that she's spitting, but you still gonna have to read them rules and regulations on them each individual platforms for yourself. Just like you say in church, don't let the preacher preach to you. You go look up that verse yourself, read the Bible for yourself. You're gonna have to do it yourself eventually. The difference is you got something to put you in the, in the race. And then from there, you little at a time, you investigate this. Oh, okay, Tik Tok Shop. Oh, okay, they changing, they updating their rules. You got to stay abreast of it, or you gonna mess around and get kicked out the monetization programs or whatever programs you're getting in, even before you get started. So I hope this helps somebody. I'm glad it was only an hour and 51 minutes and 23 seconds. I'm so happy about that. I was scared. That's why it kept on taking me so long to do it, because I remember the first one was like 4 or 5 hours. Anyway, y'all, I'm going to get out of here. I'm going to talk to y'all later.